you guys? It's Super Rainbow Queen finally coming in to do this spinach pie, you guys. I know it's been a while, but I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Y'all know what movie that's from? I think it's from Fellow Person. But anyway, normally a cooking video is a request. Well, normally I would use like my rice cooker, but just for one pie, I'm using this bag rice, okay? And I'm also using one bag of chopped spinach. Everything Great Value style, ladies and gentlemen. Also using Great Value pepper jack cheese. I have 2 of these. I won't use all of these. I will not use all of these, but I like to add extra cheese on top. So what do you see right now is just the rice in the bag, just boiling in a little water with a little, spray. And also, I normally don't add onion to it. I used to when I first started, but I'm adding the onion, you guys. Not all of it, a little of it, because I don't want it to go to waste. And I'm going to get it started in this skillet with the spinach here. And of course, you're going to season it with whatever you like. But I'm going to use some garlic salt, onion powder. Of course, you already know it's a must, honey. Black pepper. My Badia complete seasoning. And that's it. That's all I'm going to put in there. So that's what's going on here. I haven't done a cooking video in a minute, you guys. I have other videos in my phone, but this video should have been up. So I'm going to post this before I post anything else. This video is going to get posted today, you guys. So right now, I'm just putting the spinach in a skillet. And I'm going to cut it on. Oh, that's the wrong one, y'all. Put it on my stove have eyes. I'm gonna put it on, have numbers. I'm gonna put it on number 3. And normally I add just a little tinge of water while I season it. Okay, I need just a little water in there. Like I run just enough water in it just to cover it up. You see it, guys? You don't see it, but it's just a little water. That's all I need because I don't want all that liquid in it. You're going to drain the water off of the spinach, you guys. But if you let it all, cook all the way down, it'll cook the water out of there. Okay? So right now, I'm just going to let that thaw out. Once it thaw out, I'm going to add the onion and the seasoning, and I'll come back and show you when I do the next step. Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I put a little olive oil spray in there so I can saute the onions a little bit. I use this kind. It came from TJ Maxx, you guys, the garlic flavor spray, just to give it an extra kick. I just sprayed a little right there. As you can see, all the water is almost diluted out of there. So now, let's hit it with the seasoning. You can season it, you guys, with whatever you want, how much seasoning you want to put in there. I don't put a lot because the pepper jack cheese right here, you guys, is already spicy. So I decided to just use 1 because I just can't take all this spice like I used to, you guys. So I put the onion powder. I did the Badia complete seasoning. Now I'm going in with a little garlic salt. Like I said, you can season it to whatever you want. Me, I'm going to basic. And of course, honey, black pepper. I have the rice right here. I'm finna drain it in a second. I like to make sure the rice is all the way done. Okay, now, where's my fork? Now we're going to add, as you can see right here, I have 2 sections of the cheese and 1 section of the onions. Okay. See it, you guys? That's 1 block, and I just cut it up in little small pieces. So let's get the onion in there. And you could actually, you know, cook the onion inside the spinach when you letting it unthaw. But I like to saute my onion a little bit before I do all that. So now we just left with the cheese. Okay? So now what I do is just let it saute a little bit. You see? All the liquid is gone out of it. And that's how you want it. You want it dry. But I was also taught if it's too dry, you guys, you can add milk to it. Sometimes you have to if it's too dry for you. But I like mine kind of dry. So right now we're just going to let them onions just get a little soft real quick. Turn it up a little bit. And as far as season wise goes, we don't need any more seasoning, you guys. That's enough. Because like I said, the pepper jack cheese already got a kick to it. But you taste it and see how you like it. And you guys, I can't find my cutting boards. I'm like so upset about that. Like my little bitty Dollar Tree cutting boards. Knowing me, you guys, I probably didn't throw them in the garbage. Because, you know, packing up, throwing stuff away, going through my little phase, I just throw everything in the garbage. So I figured out what I did with my cream. I don't know if I told you guys what I did with my cream. When I was throwing the cream out, I thought that I was throwing the pumpkin spice away. Instead, I threw my vanilla one away, you guys. Yeah, I did it. I figured out that's what happened. So now, you see, I don't even have to let the onions really get too much brown in here because it's going in the oven, you guys. You're going to bake this. No crust, no meat. Just cheese and rice and spinach and onions. And season to your liking. See that? Now when mine get to looking like this, I like to add a little butter to mine. It just gives it a little flavor. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. My phone is going through something. If it keep acting up, you guys, I'm going to have to carry it back to T-Mobile. It keep doing this closed app stuff. I don't know. So as you can see, I have the spinach and rice in here. I don't think I have it up high enough so you can see it. Oh, there it is. So that's the spinach and rice. I normally I'll put it in a bowl if I was making 2, but I'm just making 1. And normally if it's any left over, you guys, I just eat it. You know, I just eat it. So as you can see, I have my dish prepared right there. I normally put it in like my pie pan, but I didn't feel like digging for it. This is a lazy way I'm doing it, you guys, but it's still going to be awesome. See, look at it. Just spinach and rice. Now, let's add the cheese, you guys. Go our cheese. And if it's not enough cheese for you, you can add more cheese. But like I said, I don't want that much cheese because my spice level, I can't handle it anymore. So, and it's looking kind of dry, see? You guys see it? Okay. So I'm going to add, let me set it right there so you can see it. So I'm going to add more cheese to this, the rest of the cheese. See? I'm going to add the rest of this cheese. That's what I was saying, like the 1 block of cheese, you guys, is enough for 1 pie. I'm used to making 2 pies, so actually I only used 1 bag and just a little of the other bag of rice. I still have like a whole bag of rice, you guys. Like I said, when I'm downsizing on cooking stuff, I'm used to making like 2 of them, and you know, making 1, I'm seeing that I'm over, you know, using too much stuff. I still don't need all that. But this is what it looks like. Cheese, spinach, and rice. And your seasoning. Now it's kind of dry, so I don't like it too dry, so I'm gonna add a little milk. You could add even whatever kind of milk. I even had, you know what else I added, you guys? I added sour cream to mine when I didn't have milk, and it still turned out good. You know, it's okay to be dry, but you want it not that dry, because it's already going to cook in the oven, and you know the oven dries it out as well. So at this time, you should taste it and see if you need any more seasoning. But me, you guys, I'm not putting any more seasoning in it. I'm good with the seasoning. So here we go. I sprayed the pan. Now let's just put it in here. I know I'm spilling stuff, you guys. And here go your spinach pie, or spinach quiche, as they call it. And this how I do mine. Now this right here, I'll probably just heat it up and eat it by itself. Or I'll put it in another pot and cook it. But this right here, I'll save this one for tomorrow. And what I have in there and I cook in there, I'll eat that today. And this right here, you guys, can be frozen and unthawed. You could use it as a side dish. You could use it as a snack. I use it for everything. I use it as for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can eat it with meat, eat it by itself. It's a meatless dish. It's endless possibilities of what you can do with it. Okay, so this is the ending of my spinach pie. Let me give you guys a good look at it. Okay, and you cook it in the oven, and I'll come back to show you what it looks like when it's done. Stay tuned. Okay, you guys. Hi, this is the end of the spinach pie, aka spinach quiche. It's just spinach, rice, and cheese and seasoning. And here you go, the outcome, you guys. The best thing to do, you guys, is just let it sit for a little while before you cut it, just like a pie. And if you put a lot of cheese in it, it won't come apart anyway. So I wanted to also tell you that you could add egg to help hold it together if it's not stiff enough for you. You could add meat. You could put all this inside of a pie shell. At the bottom, put this inside of it with meat and put another pie shell on top. It's endless what you can do with this, but this is my outcome of my spinach pie, meatless and crustless. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.